things, man. They get all coiled up. I guess I'll have to get new. Oh, you lost your little protective.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. It's all good. I don't even know what those things even do. I think the camera, I don't know, I can't tell from here. Hopefully we're in the camera frame. Hey guys, Eric and Tom here again, 4Up Gaming. We are back for another game. This time we are going to use a little bit of Halpy's Rift. We're going to do the updates at least, right?
21 or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not going to be playing in the scenarios yet because here it is. What is today? 29th of November, and I still don't have my stuff from Mantic. It's all right. I get it. I got the email thing from Ronnie. It says that they're busy and all that stuff.
You got your FedEx tracking, so that's
yeah. So hopefully I'll have it by Tuesday, which is not today. So anyway, it's a little hard to be doing the scenarios when only one of us has the stuff to do the scenarios with.
I send the role updates and stuff though, so he has the cock 21.
Yeah, I at least know. Kind of sort of
really matters to this army at all.
No, I'm going to be playing the Elves. I haven't played them in a while, and I don't really think they really changed. They did get some things that were irregular made regular, which is nice because if you guys have ever gone through the Elf Codex, damn near everything in there is irregular. So I'm really happy with that. For you are playing
Ratkin Slaves with Ratkin Allies.
Ratkin Slaves with Ratkin, or no, I guess it'd be Ratkin with Ratkin Slaves, right? Because can't you do that? Isn't
Ratkin's not the
parent army?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's just allies then?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ratkin Slaves come with Abyssal Dwarves, and then Ratkin are Ratkin.
Gotcha. So it's pretty much Abyssal Dwarves and Ratkin is pretty much what it is. At least that's what I'm looking at across the battlefield.
Yeah. Ratkin Slaves,
yeah.
the list.
Right.
They also have Abyssal Dwarves, and then Ratkin Allies from the Ratkin list.
So for those of you that are in the U.S., hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
It was nice. A little bit more low-key than most years, but it was nice. So hopefully all you guys have that. If you're not in the U.S., Thanksgiving is a holiday that is exactly what it says. It's where we give thanks for the things that we have.
Yeah.
It's one of the last holidays that we have here in the United States that has not been bastardized by, I guess or not bastardized, well, pretty much.
Yeah.
Has not been totally destroyed by marketing and like just trying to spend money on everything. It's not like Christmas.
That's the day after it's Black Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Day after is Black Friday, which is obviously the biggest shopping day of the year here in the U.S. Anyway.
Except for Cyber Monday. Which is now the biggest shopping
Which is
day.
now because nobody can go anywhere. That's right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Wow, I shouldn't have bought everything on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not. Anyway, so back to the game.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think. We really don't have anything new as far as units go on the board, so we won't do a unit showcase because they're all pretty much the same.
Yeah. It's a little
the
different.
Scenario.
Mix it up a little bit, but
yeah. Oh yeah, we're always trying to keep it different for you guys, but for us, at least to showcase a unit. These are units you guys have seen before.
Yeah,
we're just tweaking it a little bit. Me, I kind of almost have a hero hammer thing going on. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different for me. You have a lot of stuff, though.
I got a lot of stuff.
You have a lot of stuff across the board. Yeah, troop heavy, regiments, hordes. You've got everything, man.
Yeah.
Well balanced. I am not well balanced. I am going to apologize again, guys. I do have some things on the board that are not painted. 2 of the units I actually have painted, and I was basing them yesterday and left them on my basing rack and forgot to bring them. So I have to use some stand-ins. I'm going to use an old Techless model. He's white, all painted all white, and then I have 2 kings that are both painted all black, so at least you guys will be able to identify those. The kings I already have. Again, I just
left at home on the painting desk.
So sad. Same thing with the ASB. I was really being productive yesterday and then forgot to put everything back where it needed to go so I could bring it. Everything else though is painted. You guys have seen them all before. And your army is all painted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of your hodgepodge army that you've done before.
Yeah.
The scenario is Fool's Gold. So we have 10 They're not loot counters,
They're
objectives,
yeah.
but I'm sorry, bluff markers.
Oh, yeah,
or bluff tokens or whatever the hell they are. So right now they are faced down.
Turn 3, we flip them all over.
Turn 3, we flip them all over.
You
Yep.
have to be stationary for the first couple turns, kind of feel it out.
Kind of have to wait and see what happens.
Which we won't do.
No, because we don't ever play the objectives. Yeah. We just do what we're going to do and then happen to, oh, there's objectives on the board.
Yeah. At the end, we're like, oh no, it's turn 5. I probably should do something.
I should probably try and do stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think you did the proper deployment for a slower army, and you put your stuff just on the other side of the table edge, or of my board edge.
Yeah.
So, or my
we kind of
board
line
half.
the center. That's what we do. And
as best we can.
Push the other ones back.
As best we can.
Yeah.
Let's see. No new terrain. I need to get you some terrain. I think that's what we mix it up with terrain. Maybe get you a nice little lake. Do a little Bob Ross special.
A little Bob Ross.
You know, a little nice
happy
little tree.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know, happy little lake. Terrain's so expensive though.
Yeah.
If any of you guys have a good alternative for terrain out there, as far as manufacturers, please let us know, because oh my God, it's so expensive.
What's that one? Uncertain Scenery or something? They're pretty cool. I think it's Uncertain Scenery, maybe.
Never checked them out.
But it's like MDF that like folds into like a building and stuff, and they have like windmills and stuff. It's kind of cool.
I'm lazy when it comes to terrain. I want it to be assembled, painted. I mean, I want it to be ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, I like the what was it? Army in a box. What was it? Battlefield in a box. Yeah, that stuff was good. You don't see a whole lot of it anymore, though.
Nothing's all painted. Everything comes unpainted, unassembled.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't do that.
Really? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna spend $50 for that? Stupid. It's really stupid.
Our tree's not too bad. I mean, got some trees, got some hills. Looks all right.
No, it looks good. It's just, I think, you know, to mix it up for the people that are watching these battle reports, you know, we'll mix it up and maybe add some different terrain in every once in a while. Some terrain, maybe buy some new terrain, and we can have new terrain on the board.
Yeah.
Just saying. We've been playing the same stuff for like 10 years. So, let's see. Yeah, so I still haven't gotten Armada. You haven't gotten Armada, so that's going to get pushed out even more. Sorry, guys. What else?
Though. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Boats and hose.
It's a good movie. Anyway.
It's a good movie.
All right, guys, I'm trying to think what else we have before we get going here. Anything else?
I got first turn.
You got first turn, yep. You've
got a stacked kind of deployment going, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to stack. You don't have any shooting, so I do have some shooting.
With the nightmares.
Oh, the 18-inch range thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some shooting. You do not. You are taking top of turn, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be able to move into position, maybe move some things around, and then after that, I might be able to shoot. But you've got a lot of regen, so I've got to really like focus fire, because if I just try and plink and whittle you down, you'll just regen them back. So I've really got to think about what I'm gonna take shots at. So. Other than that, we're going to get going. We're up to like 177 subscribers.
Yeah, that's good. Keep subscribing. Yes. Hit the subscribe button. Everybody likes it. We get good comments.
Yes.
We get some good stuff.
Like and subscribe, guys. If you're leaving comments, please, like, subscribe, and let us know what you guys are thinking about the battle reports. We're trying to keep them out pretty consistent. It's hard to do, especially with everything going the way it is right now. We're trying to bring you guys new stuff as well. Again, that's really hard right now because you can't buy the stuff anywhere, at least in Colorado. In Colorado, if you try and walk into a game store and try and buy Kings of War,
there's nothing. There's nothing in Colorado. Maybe down the Springs or something, but I'm not driving an hour.
No.
To get stuff.
And I'm not driving an hour north to Fort Collins either. I don't know if there's stuff up there either. So that kind of sucks, kind of hinders us that way. So everything we have to buy, we have to order offline. And right now, getting anything shipped is
takes
a
while.
pain. So we're sorry that we don't have some of those newer armies that we're working on right now. It's taking a little bit of time. But again, please like, subscribe, let us know. I'm going to try and do, it's been a couple weeks in the works, but I'm trying to put together a how to play Kings of War tutorial. So for those those of you that like what we're doing here, but we don't necessarily go in depth on the basic mechanics of the game, why do you do this, when do you do this, stuff like that, I'm going to try and release a video that talks about how to play Kings of War, and I'm really going to break it down to where these are the steps you do in order to play a game. So I'm going to try and break that down.
Yeah,
and that way
on Facebook and stuff asking for that, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
New players coming in.
Yeah, there's a lot of new players coming in. I'm seeing it on Facebook, on Reddit, a lot of people getting interested in it. So that's awesome. It is. It really is, guys. I'm sure you guys that are watching us know that it's a great game. But for those of you that don't, it really is a good game. So with that, we will get started. We'll go over deployment, and then we'll get going. All right, let's talk about your deployment.
All right. Got a regiment of half-breeds with Blessing of the Gods. Got a horde of shock blight. Swarm Crier, which is a BSB for the Ratkin. 2 regiments of Immortals.
Those guys suck.
Got a Ironcaster with Shroud of the Saint and Heal.
There you go.
2 troops of Berserkers, an Overmaster, Tunnel Runners, a regiment of Tunnel Runners, 2 hordes of Nightmares, and horde of Shockblight.
Nice. Kind of hanging out in the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you've pretty well stretched the board,
Always
which
do.
you have to do with Fool's Gold because you just never really know. I mean, you know where yours are,
Yeah.
but you don't want to necessarily, unless you've already forgotten.
They're somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you've done a good job stretching the board out. I have kind of clumped up a little bit. I kind of have like little clusters, whereas you're really well stretched out. So, looks pretty good. And for the Elves, I have a bolt thrower on my far left flank holding down the battle line. Right here, oh my gosh, I have a lot of stuff. I've got a horde of tall spears with Brew of Strength. I have an ASB over there on the right hand side. Looks like an old Seaguard model because it is an old Seaguard model. He's got loot of Insatiable Darkness, so he's got Bane Chant. I've got Stormwind Cav behind them with Pathfinder. I have a King, that's the black looking model right there. Again, sorry guys, I have the models actually done, but I forgot to put them in the bag. So he's got Blade of the Beast Slayer, Shard Blade, all kinds of good stuff. I've got the my mage right there, which is the old Techless model. He's got Inspiring Talisman, and he's got Heal, and he's got Bane Chant. I have a Bolt Thrower in the middle. I know, kind of weird, having in the middle of my battle line. I have a horde of Palace Guard they have Chant of Hate. And then I have another Archmage back there with Heal and Shroud of the Saint.
Chant of Hate's what, vicious?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so they have Elite and Vicious, yep. And then over here on my right flank, I have a Prince right there up front. The base broke off, but he's right there. I have another King on a horse. I have 2 regiments of archers, with one with Fire Oil. And then in the back there, I have a horde of Palace Guard with Chalice of Wrath.
Because he doesn't like the waivers.
Because I hate waivers, and it seems like it always happens. All right, guys, this is a look at the board. We have, over here in the corner, we've got Impassable We have a height 2 hill, right?
Yeah, I do.
Another piece of impassable. Forest. We have a hill, was that height 3?
Height 3.
We have another piece of impassable. Another forest.
A couple obstacles.
A couple obstacles. Another piece of impassable. And there's an obstacle over on the other side there. So that is what we are looking at. You guys can also see a good portion of the bluff counters as well. They're pretty well spread out.
One under here, I think.
Yeah, there's one in the forest too, I think, that I put.
Over here next to these guys.
Yeah, so I mean, they're pretty well spread out.
Right down the center.
Right down the center. So that's a good tactic when you're playing dwarves or abyssal dwarves, things that don't have a lot of movement. You want to put them just on the other side of the board edge. And what that also does then is that forces your opponent to then have to put theirs further away. So I had to deploy mine further on his deployment zone, so it makes my job harder, because that's what Tom does. He makes my job that much more difficult. All right, we are going to go on with turn 1. End of turn 1, and like always, extremely bloody. I don't think any of us lost anything.
No. I did 6 wounds. That was gross.
I did 6 wounds on the shock blight.
Shock blight.
And just so you guys know, if you guys are new to the channel, new to our battle reports, when we say shock blight and you guys are checking your books for shock blight, there is no such thing as shock blight. They are shock troops with plague pots.
Yeah, but there used to be blight and shock troops, and then they kind of put them together as shock troops now with plague pots. But it used to be 2 separate entries in volume 2 or whatever it was. Yeah,
in 2nd edition. So we call them shock blight now, mostly because they do both of those roles. Yeah. So anyway, did 6 wounds on them with my 2 bolt throwers.
That was good.
So that was awesome.
Hit twice and then double 6'd it. That was good.
Well, I wish I double 6'd.
You double 6'd the hits though.
Oh yes, that's right. Sorry, I think you meant for nerve. Yes, I rolled 4 dice, made got 2 hits, and then got both 6s on the D3. So that definitely helped. You moved up your abyssals to force my hand. I had to reallocate my cav over, which I kind of thought it might happen. That's why I placed them there. So we'll see what happens on that side. And then everything else, I think I held steady in the middle here. I think I moved my guys back like a little bit just so my bolt thrower would have clear line of sight. And then up here, I slowly moved up a little bit, making sure I stay out of your 18-inch range of your nightmares, at least for right now.
Right now.
So hopefully you'll move up, maybe come out of the forest. So anyway, that's what we got going on. We're gonna go on to turn 2. Gonna drive them off the board edge. Then I'll make my armada fleet come up and help them.
Hell yeah.
We're on to turn 2, or finishing turn 2, I should say. Yeah, it's let's see if I can adjust this.
Hold the line.
I am holding the line, exactly.
Except for, like, the retreating elves.
Yes, my palace guard are scared. Other than that, yeah. So, let's see. You moved up again. You moved your abyssals into the forest. Mm-hmm. You moved your Ratkin up as well. I think you moved pretty much everything, actually.
Yeah.
You are definitely hungry. One to eat stuff. And me, not so much. I held with these guys here. I moved back with my palace guard because I don't want you to possibly have a triple charge.
That's what I was looking at too. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, that'd be nice.
And the reason why, guys, this unit is tunnel runners, so they're a chariot unit. They are speed 8. My guys were I think they were at 16, right?
You were within 16, like 15, something like that.
Yeah. These 2 berserker troop units were at 13, right?
12 and a half.
12 and a half. So yes, you would have needed a 5 or 6.
I could charge him.
Exactly. You needed a 5 or 6, right, to charge, but still, it can happen.
Oh yeah.
And that would have been really bad for me. Even one. I think I'd be okay against the tunnel runners by themselves.
But not.
Yeah. Oh no, the trip would have been horrible. Yeah. And then we got the 2 regiments over here. I did not move, obviously, with my bolt thrower because I wanted to shoot, and then I did not move with my tall spears because I don't know, I can't back up everything.
Right.
God, I keep hitting the drink. I repositioned my calves so that way I can do something. Hopefully, we'll see what see what happens here. You might even charge with Ratkin, or you might charge with a bit. I don't know. I have no idea what you're gonna do. Again, I am super far away from my objectives. So, yeah, this one is, I'm putting myself at a disadvantage.
Yeah, he's trying to hold the line backwards. This is the one where you kind of got to move up a little bit.
Right. So we're going to see what happens here, guys.
He's not doing quite the amount of wounds he was thinking he was going to do, I don't think.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Although, the shooting on the Ratkin,
the first one was
8 freaking wounds. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with putting 8 wounds on the board.
6, that was huge.
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge. So yeah, we will see what goes on in turn 3. God, already turn 3. At the end of this turn, we flip over the objectives.
Oh yeah,
and then we'll see what happens. Okay, end of turn 3, and even though you are being the aggressive one, I got first blood.
You got the counter charge.
Yep.
Bring it.
So,
coming next turn.
so I killed your abyssals over here, your abyssal horsemen. I needed something to go my way because then the tall spears, 30 attacks, hitting on 4s with elite, and I bane enchanted them, and they have brew strength. So they're crushed 2, 30 attacks with elite. I did 10 wounds on a regiment, and then I rolled a 6.
Exactly what you're gonna need.
So yeah, they're stuck. Luckily though, this unit right here is not in their flank, so they're gonna have to do a frontal, but they will also get flanked by one of these units. Luckily, I have my war machine there blocking, so he can't do a double. Yeah. So he'll definitely get a frontal with both units, and then a flank, which is still going to hurt. But yeah, so anyway, moving right along, I trip charged over here. That's right, a prince, a king, and archers.
Yay, archers! I
did 2 wounds over here, guys.
2 wounds.
I had 8 attacks that were coming in with crush 1. I'm sorry, 3 attacks coming in with crush 1, 5 attacks coming in with crush 1 and thunderous 1 hitting on 3s, and then the archers, which had thunderous, doesn't matter though because I hit on 6s, I believe. So, yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
I did, however, roll, and I wavered them. I wavered them, so this awesome roll right there, which I would have probably better liked over here. Whatever. It is what it is. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and go on to... Oh, we got to flip the tokens. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's time to see what we're fighting for.
There's 0. Let me guess. 0.
0.
There's 1 over here, too, I think.
Yep.
There's a 1.
Ooh. How about this one over here?
Ooh.
Ooh, a 2.
Over there. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. A 1.
This is my 2.
Oh, no, in the middle. We got 1 over there. Yep, that's a 1.
This should also be a 1.
Uh-oh, 1. All right, and then we've got 1 right here, which is a... Oh, how'd you guess? A 0. Is that all of them? There's got to be 1 more.
Right here.
Oh, am I on top 1?
Give you a guess what that one is.
Is it a 0?
0.
Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got a 2, we got a 1, we have 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. It's kind of interesting. It's like right here along the battle line is what matters. And right now, guys, it is a freaking mess. Yeah, luckily I don't have to go too far.
Yeah.
That one over there might be lost cause, but I don't have to go too far. All right, we will go on to turn 4 and see what happens next. End of turn 4, and some rats died.
He's killing them.
Killing some rats. I charged in, you turned, after you killed my war machine, or my war engine, you turned to face me, you popped your plague pots, I charged...
Still blew through them.
Yeah, I charged in with my king and the Stormwind Cav. They did their job, thank God. They killed your Ratkin there, your Shock Blight. Here was a sad, sad day for me. You trip charged, one was a flank, so the flank is the one that really, really fucking helped.
You did 11, really good.
They did. You did 11 wounds with these 2 units of Immortals. Immortal Guard. And then you did another 12, I think. No, you did 14. You did 14 wounds with the Berserkers that you flanked. 14, man. You did 25 wounds on my unit of Tall Spears, and then you rolled like a 6. It doesn't matter. You rolled anything but 0 or anything but 1s.
Double 1s.
And took out my Tall Spears. So sad. My Tall Spears, I cannot believe. Oh my God, so frustrating. Anyway, Then, in turn, I charged into your berserkers.
Killed
did like 20 wounds because I hate them. Killed them with my Horde of Palace Guard, whom now I have faced, and they're going to take a double charge by your berserkers and your.
You're going to take a triple charge. All three are going to charge it.
Oh, the Overmaster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, dude, you don't have another. You're Ratkin. They're way the hell far. So anyway, yeah. So that's what we're looking at right there. They're going to get hit really hard. It's going to hurt. It's going to be bad for me. Over here on this side, you did 2 wounds on my prince.
I know.
He had this great idea that he was going to flank and he was going to roll through my prince, roll through my king, flank the archers, and just take out all of these guys just like that.
The first one.
He did 2 wounds on the prince, and that was it. Didn't take the prince out. So his unit was stuck, giving me a flank. I flanked his unit in return, took them out, and then I finished off the other unit of nightmares in the front with my awesome trio that finally did something. Thank God. So, anyway, what are we looking at here? I'm going to die in the middle. You have 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This one looks kind of weird. There's one objective way over here.
Do you want to turn around and hold that one, or is he going to come try and
I don't know. That's the thing. What do I do? You know, what do I do? I'm running out of units. I think you're going to have the center. But now if I take this...
The 2, it balances out.
And then if I take that one over there, you've got the one from the Ratkin over there. Huh. Makes you wonder.
It's close.
It makes you wonder. It's too close to call, and we're going on to turn 5. We shall see what happens next. Am I missing something? I feel like I've missed something that died. Well, guys, you've got the GoPro footage going on while I'm doing this, so, you know, just if you really care, just keep looking. So, all right, guys. All right, end of turn 5. We need some conflict resolution, guys. Over here. I said, so I clear out one side, my archers are in the way a little bit. I said I could multi, Tom said couldn't. We're both quoting different things in the rule book. Ultimately, we went with no, but please let us know. Look at the GoPro footage from before. This unit was 3 inches over. This unit would have had to have come this way, pivoting slightly. And what Tom is saying is that you maximize after both units make contact, or right? Yeah. And what I'm saying is that this unit moves over to make room for this unit who hits, because he's only 2 units. Let us know which one of us is right, which one of us is wrong. I could totally be wrong, but I remember, of course, I'm also, I mean, how many games like this have we played? So I could be wrong, but let me know. And then I moved up over here. Anyway, I ended up wavering that unit of Ratkin. My prince got, or my king got daring. Ran over here trying to stuff up these chariots, did a couple wounds. He is mighty, so you got to deal with him first. You can't just roll through him. Let's see here. Did you take out my palace guard this turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, top turn.
Yep.
You guys will notice my palace guard are dead. They got whooped up the previous on the top of turn. Tom hit with his chariots and did 14 wounds by themselves. Right? No, 15.
Yeah, 15.
15 wounds. Nasty. And then over here, he is starting to try and stuff up my cav with hit the unit of Immortals. Immortal Guard. So we'll see what happens over there. Yeah, it's getting down to the wire, guys. And just so in case you guys aren't paying attention, we got 1 there. We have a 1 here. We have a 2 there. We have a 1 here, a 1 there, and a 2 there. So, ooh, man, it's getting down to it.
It's close.
It's getting down to it. I did not think my individuals would be lasting this long. So, all right, cool. And I got a couple waivers. I think your Overmaster, I wavered him,
yep,
and then you're wavered over there. I would like to have somehow managed to waver here, but I guess that's not going to happen. So we are going to go on to turn 6. All right, guys, we're at the bottom of 6.
Bottom of 6.
Oh my God, this game keeps going. Let's see, I was able to take out your Immortals finally after 4 rounds altogether of combat, I think.
Was it? It was
3 or 4 rounds.
I think 3.
I think it was 3 with the cav.
Yeah.
1 with the tall spears. So that's stupid for a freaking regiment. So yeah, We have, let's see, what else happened? I ran into your dude with my, that's not good. Hold that and stop the video. No. Tried to slow you down for a turn against your chariots. That worked. So I've got control of 1 token. I've got the 2 token. You have the 2 token here. And then, I think this one's going to end up being contested. So we are at bottom of 6. Now, do I need to roll or are you going to roll?
I think you're bottom of turn, so I think you roll.
Okay. Let's see the roll. It's cocked. It's cocked. Let's try that again. It's a 1. So the game stops. Yeah. Game stops there.
Yeah. 3-1, 3-2.
3-2. Oh my God. I got a win.
Good game.
Good game. Good game. There we go. It's about time. It's been a long time. And for those of you out there that think I never win, there you go. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we'll go ahead and, because my phone's about ready to die, we're going to go ahead and do the redux here in just a second.
Oh, right there at the end of the woods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
So we're going to check the spotting on, unfortunately we don't have a line judge with like chains and stuff to measure.
It was close, it doesn't mean nothing.
No, it would change it from a win for me to a draw, so we'll have to check the game footage afterwards and see what becomes of it. Because it's like
and the dice being cocked right there.
I know, right?
I mean, there's a few. If that would have hit a 6, I mean, these guys might have blown through those. It might have been a different game.
Maybe, yeah.
It was close.
This game came down to the wire.
Came down right to the end. Could go either way.
Good game though.
Oh yeah,
good game, man. That was rough. I did not think that all my stupid individuals would do anything. And then getting my friggin' tall spears and my other unit of Palace Guard blown through.
Oh yeah,
that was dumb.
Yeah,
they just died.
Yeah,
I think tall spears did not kill anything. The Palace Guard killed a troop of berserkers. Yeah. And that was it.
This stuff over here was nasty. Yeah. 2 troops of archers or regiment of archers, they should have died. My nightmares did awful. So awful.
Your nightmares whiffed.
So bad.
Totally whiffed. I mean, you needed to kill the prince. You did 2 wounds out of 18 attacks.
Oh yeah. It was garbage.
I will say it is kind of interesting though having individuals, because we never really play with a lot of individuals. We just don't, you know.
It was interesting.
If we do use individuals, what do we use them for? We use them for ASBs and for casters.
Yeah.
So when are they getting into combat? Hardly ever. We don't do that. And so it is kind of interesting to, like, when you do flank, you don't get the benefit of a flank.
Yeah.
But still, 18 attacks.
It's still gross.
I mean,
those guys are nasty.
Wow. Needing force to hit.
They saved you a bunch. I mean, these guys jumping around.
It saved me a whole bunch. Yeah, the kings definitely are worth their weight in gold. That king is 180 points, and he definitely helped make his points back.
Oh yeah. Even with these guys, made these guys worth something, because they were having trouble getting through units.
Yeah, they were. They really were. I've always had trouble with him
helping. I mean, he did good.
Yeah, I think he provides that extra little bit of punch.
Oh yeah, extra couple attacks.
You know, and if I do decide I want to take him against monstrous infantry or something else, because he has the Blade of the Beast Slayer.
Yeah, that's nasty.
He definitely helps. That is one of those from the dojo list that was given. So that's one of those guys that I have kept from that. Same thing with Chalice of Wrath, and with the other one had Chant of Hate, which died.
Yeah,
I got to use my Chant of Hate.
The Brew of Strength is nasty too.
Oh, they're so nasty, man.
Yeah,
when they hit
30 attacks. I mean, with Crush 1, Bane Chant, Crush 2. That's pretty gross.
That's nasty. Just super, super, super nasty. Yeah, the archers, dude. The archers.
I don't know how they made it.
The archers survived the whole game.
For sure I was going to blow through.
The whole game.
36 shots and I waver them. Like, it was just bad rolls. Bad rolls. But,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And I came into the flank and couldn't even do just nothing. I was like, oh, I'm good on this side. I'm going to have trouble on this side.
Dude,
this side
I was worried, man. Yeah. And then when you did that, when you rolled the double ones? No, you rolled. Well, pretty much. I mean, you did 2 wounds and then you rolled like a 4. I was like, oh, well, you didn't even get close to killing him. Because then what it did is I obviously was able to flank. I was able to, and then obviously I trip charge with the other 3 dudes again. They actually did something the second time.
Oh yeah,
you were
I should have kept back with that unit and just held this one.
I was surprised you didn't sit back here and just shoot me.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck. If he shoots me off the board, like, I'm gonna be done. I've gotta do something here. So I get fired if I worked in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Like, did you see that? That was beautiful. Did you record it?
No, I forgot to push the button.
There's no batteries in the camera. Sorry, no batteries. They'd be like, what the fuck? Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't hold back and just sit here and then, well, obviously you didn't know. You knew the 1 token, right? I think you placed that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you knew the 1 token.
I knew the 1, I knew the 0. So I was like, oh, that's cool. He put the 2 over there.
You didn't know that I did that. So I'm sitting here and you've got 2 nightmares and then the horde. I was like, oh God, I hope to God he moves up. I hope to God he moves up. And you did. You moved up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God. Because now...
I thought for sure with 36 shots I would blow that unit off the table, kill that 1 troop of archers, try and bottleneck these guys.
My prince, man, my 55-point prince.
Yeah,
changed the whole the whole side of this board here. That's one of the great things about Kings of War. You just never know. Sometimes it's frustrating because it happens to me all the time. When I have this just home run unit, they're gonna come in.
Yeah.
They're gonna do nothing. And then, and then you have a pretty good unit comes in and just swings for the fences and just knocks out of the park.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the, like, for example, your chariots. I hate those guys.
They're so nasty.
Oh my God. 16-inch range because they're chariots.
I put
Most chariots are speed 7.
I put Brute Sharpness on them so they hit on 3s. I think they're nasty.
24 attacks.
24 attacks.
24
hitting
attacks.
on 3s, crush 1, thunderous 1. They don't get the phalanx thing, which is nice. That's all I like.
No, because they're chariots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate them.
They're pretty good.
I hate them.
Yeah.
You trip charged me with the with them, and then the Overcaster, and then the Berserkers. Yeah, I was done. It was just because obviously my hordes are not. They're not meant to do that. They're not meant to take
Blew
triple
their center
charge.
real well. I was
Oh
pretty
yeah, no,
impressed.
you crushed the center. Like, and I had 2 hordes in the center. I was like, I got this. I can hold it down. Nope, dead. Like, wow. Yeah. I literally killed how much? 100 points of Berserkers.
Yeah, you killed a Berserker.
And let's see, my tall spears are 270, and my other unit is 285.
Wow.
So I had what, almost 700 points in the middle, and I killed 100 points.
Yeah. But the same would happen over here.
That's true. Yeah, it balanced out over here.
Yeah.
It balanced out. So, all right. Well, what do we have coming up? We have, I'm trying to think next weekend. We don't have any holidays, I don't think, coming up, right? I think so. No, we just got Christmas.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get my package will come hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday.
I don't know if I will have everything built and ready to go for next weekend, so we might still, we're going to hopefully see this mystery army before Christmas.
Yeah, hopefully. The mystery army.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, hopefully. And then your stuff's still in Sri Lanka, right?
Yep. Be here first of the year, probably. Somewhere around there.
Oh my God. It's going to be so bad. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
Do you have an MVP?
Probably the chariots. Tunnel runners.
Just hitting stuff.
They did good. I like the Immortal Guard too. For 160 point for a regiment, they're pretty tough. They definitely.
Fearless 17, defense 5.
I need a little Bane Chant in this army.
I was shocked. That was the one thing that I was super worried about.
Yeah.
And
so
you don't have
some
any
Bane Chant or something on there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Do you think maybe getting rid of the heal for the Bane Chant? Or do you like the heal better than the Bane Chant?
I don't know. I was just trying to overmaster. I want to see how he did. I could have put like a BSB or something in there with Bane Chant for the less points. I want to see how he did. He seems pretty cool. He's defense 6, which is good. Hits on 3s, crush 1, inspire for like 100 points. So like he's not too bad.
Pretty good.
Just trying different stuff out. Trying different armies. Trying different lists. Just throwing stuff together. I don't know.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
So that when we actually play in a tournament, we don't come across like jackasses, right?
Oh yeah.
Ultimately, that's what we're doing. Hopefully, we have some guys up in Wyoming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be cool.
That hopefully Larry is one of them.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get up there and play some games after all this stuff kind of calms down. I think they have 3 people.
They got some pretty
there.
Cool armies. He sent me some pictures and stuff. So it was cool.
They are currently playing 9th Age, but now they're getting kind of sorted in Kings of War.
Kings of War. All Kings of War.
Cool.
9th Age is weird. I looked at the rules. Not good.
For those of you out there that play 9th Age, nothing against it.
Sorry.
We're refugees of the old world, and we've seen the era of
Warhammer I played Warhammer for decades, so I've played it for a long time, and it just I can't go back to it. There's so many rules. I looked at the 9th Age rules. It's like so much 100 rules, 100-page rules, and again, it's like just like Warhammer.
Wow.
It's like, man, trying to remember all that stuff again. This is so much easier.
I mean, tables and charts, and I mean, No, thank you.
Yeah.
This is really a lot easier. Any of you guys that are out there that are playing 9th Age, that are trying to hold on to the old world from Warhammer, I think they're bringing the old world back in a couple years.
Oh yeah.
Look, that's cool and all. That's what you guys want to do. Awesome. But just try this game, okay?
Yeah.
Give it a good try. I can guarantee that most people that like ranks and flanks, like those kind of games, you're going to like Kings of War. It's so much easier to learn, so much more streamlined play. I mean, we play at 2,220 point battle reports. That's what we played. So that's 2,220 points on the board.
Yeah.
If we weren't filming all of this stuff, we can generally get these done in an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Oh yeah, tournament games are what, 2 hours?
Are they? Hour and a half, something. I think you used to have 60 minutes. So yeah, 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
And you can really get a good game in an hour of your own play. That's the other thing that's nice about Kings of War, is that when I'm doing my movement, my everything, you're not impacting my turn.
Oh yeah.
So, like with Warhammer, if you had a slow opponent, that could really impact the flow of the game.
The best part of Kings of War is I'm setting up my unit. Rather than send up like one little guy, and there's 20 guys on that base.
Guys,
40 guys. Guys, look, forever.
This is a horde. Okay, now in Warhammer, a horde is 40 models, and in Kings of War, they're 40 models. Now, I don't have 40 models on here. I think I have 4 units of 8. So I'm close, right?
Still, it's setting up one little base.
Yeah, and I actually multi-base mine so that I have 4.
Fit together.
But that's it, guys. I literally go, boom, my horde is out. Instead of trying to set everything up and make sure you have the units in the right places. Because I remember with fantasy, you'd want to have your hero in the unit so that way he could attack the other heroes and all that kind of stuff. I remember all that.
They just set up individual bases.
Oh,
and there's like,
took forever.
I don't know how many guys are in like 100-something models.
And then guess what? Oh, you just took 10 wounds. Yeah. Now you got to pull 10 guys off.
10 guys off. Yeah. I don't miss that at all.
You don't do that with this game.
Yeah.
At first, I will admit, I enjoyed the complexity of Warhammer Fantasy. I kind of missed it with Kings of War until I started playing a couple games of it. And I was like, you know what? That complexity, I'm okay with it not being there. Because this game is still, in its own way, has its own complexities. The whole thing, what is it? Easy to play, difficult to master.
Yeah,
what is it?
Hard to master.
Hard to master, something like that, right? And so that's what this game really is. It's just a good, fun game. You can play pretty quick. It's a lot quicker than Warhammer.
Yeah.
You're not spending all that time with logistic stuff.
And we played a bunch of games, and the only roll question we ever had was that one. And the last handful of games we played. Yeah. Warhammer is like
every game.
2 or 3 a game.
And if you didn't almost want to punch the guy you were playing, you weren't playing a good game. It's just the way it was. I mean, there was stuff, I remember I would do some janky stuff. With the Phoenix Guard and that whole, the banner that made magic them immune to all magic and just all kinds of stupid stuff. And then he would blow himself up with the Skaven all the time.
It was a gotcha game. It was crazy stuff can I build?
Stupid, janky. And that's not how this game is. This game is so much chess. I mean, we've played hundreds of games against each other.
Yeah, I think it's really super balanced.
It is totally balanced.
I mean, nothing's super heavy hitter. There's no Death Star unit.
No.
I haven't seen at least.
No.
If there's any, let me know though. Let me know.
He'll be glad to know. Everything's pretty well balanced, and the nice thing about it, again, if you're coming over from 9th Age, not to say that this game was designed with you guys in mind, but let's be honest here. This game was designed to fill that void that Fantasy Battles left.
Ranks and flanks.
Yeah, and they did it perfectly. Yeah. At the right time, the second edition coming out, right when they blew up the old world.
Yeah.
And then
they put out Uncharted Empires to get all the other armies they didn't have in there.
So if you guys are 9th Age players, that's cool. I'm happy that you guys are still supporting a game system
that's not funded by anybody or a company.
I guess that thing's dead now. Yeah, exactly. You're still playing a game system that is not funded. I guess it's all pretty much personal, private groups to get together and keep rules fresh. I don't even know. This game itself, though, is fun. It's funded. You can go to tournaments where they're actually backed by Mantic, which is the company that makes this.
Oh yeah.
If you're into 9th Age and you're thinking, maybe I want to try something different, give Kings of War a try. It's a lot easier. The rules are not that difficult.
Yeah.
You can go from sitting down with the rule book to playing a game in half an hour.
Yeah. It's super easy to figure out.
The basic core mechanics of the game are very similar to Fantasy Battles. So give it a try, guys. I don't want to say I guarantee you, but I can almost completely guarantee that most of you guys will enjoy this game.
Yeah.
Okay. yeah, so hopefully we'll be getting some games with those guys. 3 guys up in Wyoming. Maybe we can meet in Fort Collins or something, get some games in.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have those battle reports coming probably, I don't know, February, March, April. It kind of depends when all this stuff kind of goes over. Hopefully it goes over.
Yeah.
Or if we're still alive from the vaccine.
Right.
Oh boy. You know, we're not all zombies or anything, then we'll be able to play some games. We're also looking at getting some games in, possibly with guys down in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be nice. So maybe we can start creating more of a mountain region.
Get a Colorado,
presence, right?
like,
Colorado actual people that play.
Yeah.
And I guess Wyoming-ish, Colorado.
Yeah.
We don't want to knock the guys in Wyoming. Hey, there's nothing wrong with those guys.
But get a good group playing here, because we have nobody. It's me and him.
Yep.
We recently found the guys in the Springs, and we found the guys in Wyoming.
Yep.
So we're trying to get something in Colorado. Everybody else, like you hear Texas, they're like, oh, we got these like 30-person tournaments and stuff. It was me and you for a long time.
It was. It really was.
It'd be nice to get some other players in.
It would be really nice.
Try and push Kings of War.
Yep.
Actually have like a game store that carries Kings of War stuff would be pretty cool.
That would be really nice. So if you guys know of any game stores in Colorado that actually carry stuff, and besides Hobbytown,
yeah,
exactly.
They don't carry any Kings of War.
But yeah, so it was a good game.
Yeah, good game.
We're going to try and get another battle report out soon as possible. It might be a week or 2, just depending on how schedules work.
Yeah.
Let me know what armies you guys want to see. If you guys want to see a different army than what we have. I mean, we could always do one too where I play one of Tom's armies against one of his own armies.
It doesn't happen.
No.
I did not play against my own list.
No.
I refuse to.
He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that at all.
Refuse.
He also doesn't like when people roll his dice either. Freaks him out.
That's a thing.
Freaks him out.
Yep.
There's some right here, and I so badly want to grab and just roll them all, but no. I don't want him to punch me. So let's see what else. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you like the video, let us know.
Subscribe. Hit subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please, and we'll see you guys next time.